Hey guys, what is up? So recently I've been getting a lot of questions about what I use to record my YouTube videos and how much it costs to be a small YouTuber. Now keep in mind there is a difference between a new YouTuber and a small YouTuber. I am specifically a small YouTuber as I have been on the platform for over 5 years trying out different niches and allowing my creativity to flow through my videos. Now this new channel I have had for about a month and I'm going to be creating this video to walk you through the investments I have personally made as a small YouTuber to show you what I have put into my channel. This is not to say that every single new YouTuber or small YouTuber does this every single month. This is just my starting up fees and what I have used to allow my channel to get off of the ground. So the first thing I want to talk about is the equipment that I invested in. And the most expensive thing that I ended up buying is my brand new camera, which I am recording on now, which is the Sony a6100. It is very similar to the Sony a6000, except this one shoots in 4K and has a flip screen where I can see myself when needed. I have no regrets when it comes to buying this camera because I do feel like it shoots so much better quality than the Canon I was using and the other Sony. Now this is not to say that you cannot shoot on your cell phone or a cheaper camera. This is just the investment I made for my channel on a personal level. I think the second expensive thing I ended up buying was my lens, which is the Sigma 16mm f1.4. This cost me around $400. The Sigma lens is a prime lens, which means it does not zoom, it stays in one place. And it also is a wide lens and has really sharp angles. I do find that the Sigma lens is a really good quality for the price. So the next investment I ended up making was for my audio. I ended up purchasing the Video Micro microphone, and this hooks straight into the Sony through the headphone jack, and this cost me around $60. I'm super happy with this purchase just because it makes the audio of my videos so much better because the default audio with the Sony without a microphone makes it sound echoey and makes me sound very far away from the camera. Now this specific purchase with the microphone ended up causing me to make additional purchases just because when I bought the Sony a6100 I did not take into consideration where the mount for it was on the camera. The mount for the microphone or any kind of light setup is directly in the center right in front of the view window. This caused additional problems when it came to hooking up the microphone, so I ended up buying a cage which ended up costing me another $40. Now when I first got my camera, I had no idea they made cages for them, which are super helpful especially if you do a lot of cinematic filming. The cage allows you to use any kind of threaded foot holder, so if you want to mount it on any kind of tripod or you want to hook any different type of mic or extension onto the cage, it allows you to do so. The cage is super easy to install onto the camera. There is a screw right on the bottom of it, which allows it to hold it onto the camera very securely, and there are also threaded holes underneath where you can attach it to the tripod as mentioned. So when it comes to the lights, the investment I made for that is I ended up buying Limo Studio lights, and they cost me around $65. Now, the lighting in my office is extremely orangish yellow, and it makes the quality of my videos look kind of gross. So I ended up using these lights and keeping the lights off, the windows open, and it really gives it this nice neutral, kind of cool tone, which I always strive to achieve. Now, if you cannot afford studio lights, that is perfectly okay. An alternative, which I recommend and a lot of other YouTubers would recommend, is to use natural lighting that comes in through the windows. Just do not get too close with your camera because you do not want the light to overexpose your footage. Now, what kind of YouTuber would I be if I didn't use music? So the one place I get my copyright-free music is Epidemic Sound. I pay $15 a month for it and allows me to have access to tons and tons of videos from all different genres and categories. All the different types of music that they offer allows me to set the mood for any type of video that I may be wanting to create, and they have so many things to choose from. So I started my channel at the end of May and it is now the end of June. So my channel has been live on YouTube for about a month now, and within the first month of it being active on YouTube, I have spent $1,180 towards investments for my channel. Now there's absolutely nothing wrong with investing in your YouTube channel because when you start a YouTube channel, you are essentially starting a business, and there's nothing wrong with investing in your business. Because when you invest in your business, you're investing in your dreams, your future, your passions, your hobbies, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So don't be afraid to invest in your channel because in the long run, it's only going to be rewarding and pay you back. Now, of course, there are still a ton of things I would love to invest in for my channel, such as a better editing software like Adobe Premiere or Final Cut Pro. But I'm just gonna have to deal with the one I'm using currently, which is Movavi. About a year ago, I ended up paying $70 for it, but because it is still a fairly new investment, I want to keep going with it and utilize it to the best of its ability. Another thing I would love to do is invest in a graphic designer to design a really nice looking header for me. Basically, all of my thumbnails, my graphics, and everything is done myself, and I'm really having a lot of creative block when it comes to a design that really suits me as a person and as a brand. Another thing I should mention is when I say invest, I don't necessarily mean with just money. Invest your time into your channel. Learn new skills to increase your storytelling, your visuals, your audio. Use what you have to create better quality content. There are tons of videos out there teaching people how to improve their quality. Look up the camera you're using, look up the phone you're using, and learn tips and tricks on how to edit, shoot, and storytell. Because if you cannot keep people watching your content, it doesn't matter how much money you spend on your channel. If they're not gonna watch it, it's all pointless. If money was not an issue, what would you guys do to invest in your channel? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm always interested to see what people think would help their channel grow. Otherwise, that is it for this video. Please make sure you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you smash that bell so you don't miss any more of my future content. I look forward to seeing you all in the comments. Bye.